I love road trips. It's one of my favorite car-related things to do. Just the idea of getting in a car, driving for a couple of hours and ending up somewhere where the scenery is completely different sounds so incredible to me. And last year, my friend Michael and I got an opportunity to take a proper road trip across Central Europe that we would probably never forget. Along the way, we were gonna stop at various places, mostly car-related, and see and do things that are on many car guys' bucket lists. The first thing would be a very specific road, high in the Alps, which many regard as the most beautiful driving road in the world. So we obviously wanted to see what the hype was about.
Oh, it's for stickers, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Our meeting spot would be on the Canalave Pass, yes, the one that Alpha named an SUV after. And for both of us, it already meant driving quite a distance on the first day. First gear, let's go! By the way, for anyone who's played BeamNG but not been to Italy, the dividing barrier with bushes in the front is real. It is everywhere. That's how you know you're in Italy. If you're wondering what I'm driving, it's the good old Doris, the OG Nugget. She was my first real car and by far the most reliable one I've ever had. She also had a big service done earlier that year, plus she got a short shifter and a new radio with an aux plug, allowing me to make these long drives even better by listening to podcasts. That and her diesel engine with low fuel consumption makes her the perfect fit for the job.
Anyways, Mac is... We made it up.
I was the first to arrive at the hotel we booked, and Michael came a little later.
Hello.
After we dropped our bags in the room, we decided that we would go to a local restaurant to get something to eat.
I'm not used to being treated so good.
Yeah, I'm not used to getting appetized either.
This...
Why is it called cocktail? What is this?
It's carbonated, so yeah. No, fuck off.
Okay, we're gonna try the dark one.
Yeah, this is the original one. This is like the new flavor.
I'm scared.
You like the Coca-Cola, so...
I do like
yeah.
all the healthy drinks.
You're either gonna hate it or you're gonna love it.
I like this. It's made... The aftertaste is not like Coke, but the first thing is... What is that?
It's like Coca-Cola, but more herbs.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, because it's Slovenian.
Yeah, but normally we get like all the stuff from... And that's the new one. I'm also gonna try
This
this.
is like the cocktail
Why
with
is it
orange.
named cocktail?
I don't know. It doesn't have anything to do with the cock. It's just it's the name.
Crazy name, Blondie.
Even
This is like the Fanta version. At least it smells like.
Yeah, I prefer this one.
Oh yeah, this tastes like Fanta.
Nah.
I mean,
It has the aftertaste.
yeah, but it's like this. The first taste is like cola, and then the aftertaste comes in.
Yeah, yeah.
I like this. I like both of these.
That's interesting. I thought you were gonna hate them.
Oh, they're very old as well. 70 years.
Yeah.
53. Was it like because the Coca-Cola and Fanta wasn't available?
Probably. Yeah. That's probably why. There's a lot of
No,
stuff.
I like them.
Next morning, after a delicious breakfast, it was time to hit the road. And last night I kept thinking about what Michael had brought and how different it is from Doris. The only similarity probably being that both cars have some kind of force induction, but even the type is different. In my humble opinion, it is something that has way too much cylinders and not enough valves. Oh boy, that's a Mustang. Now, I don't know a lot about American muscle and pony cars, but I can tell you that it's a very rare Mustang. It's a special Cooper Tires edition Roush Stage 3 with a supercharged 4.6 making north of 400 horsepower, which should make Michael's experience of the trip that much better. We still had some driving left to get to the main mountain pass we planned to visit. To get there, we had two choices, either another mountain pass or a longer way around. Obviously, would follow our sense of adventure and take the mountain pass. Who would say no to a winding road with supposedly amazing views up top? Except that we forgot to take into account that the road that goes through it wasn't originally built for cars, and in some points we had to stop at the side to let some cyclists go by. But I really can't complain, as I wasn't the one in the big track-ready American chunkster taking up the whole width of the road.
If this road wouldn't be this beautiful, I wouldn't want to drive it again. But this is one of the best roads, like nature-wise, I've ever driven in my entire life.
Yeah, agreed. And one of the most dangerous as well.
At the top, it got a little better as the road got wider. And oh look, it's a tunnel coming up. I wonder if Michael is gonna be able to resist the urge to...
That thing is gnarly.
And as difficult as it was to get up here, I think it was all worth it, as the lake, mountains and clouds all made it look like something out of a Ghibli movie.
This water looks like you wanna dive in, but it's so cold. Instant heart attack and death. You want the rock that has been up on here for millions of years?
No,
Why not?
do not move them. You have destroyed the natural balance
I'm
of
gonna put
stuff.
it back.
While the Gavia is an amazing experience, we still had to push forward as there was one more pass waiting for us. As we were getting closer, we started seeing a lot more interesting cars coming up. And then suddenly the road turned into these very famous hairpins, which let us know that we made it to Stelvio Pass.
Holy fuck, man!
Nice!
Holy shit!
I don't know if you can hear me from behind.
Sometimes I think, is my transmission whining? And then I look behind.
But Stelvio is so great, isn't it?
Yeah, and oh my god, look at that waterfall, dude!
I saw that yesterday, I like it up there.
This is so cool!
I'm very happy, man.
One, extremely happy. Where should I put it? Here? Here?
Hell yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna put mine on.
So, does Stelvio live up to the hype? Absolutely. We were there on a holiday, so there was a lot of traffic and a lot of families who were just taking it easy watching the views, which were incredible. We stopped multiple times just to look around. The road is actually plenty wide on pretty much all sections of the pass, which makes it possible for the pass to have its own bus line.
What? There's a bus?
There are also photographers taking pictures, which you can then buy online as a souvenir. And also, it's a lot longer than I first thought. It doesn't just go up and down, there is this whole section where you're driving on top of a mountain range. And of course, the last section where we went down is also very famous. If you ever have the opportunity to go here and you're considering it, I'd say go for it, it really is an incredible experience. As we made it down, we had to get going. At that point, we were still in Italy and we had to make it to our next booked hotel in Munich, Germany. So we spent the remainder of that day driving, made it to Germany, where I had my first Autobahn experience, and eventually we made it to Munich. What we had planned there will have to wait for the next video. For now, I'd like to say that if you enjoyed the video, you can drop a like on it if you want, and maybe subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for the rest of the series, get yourself some stickers, and have a great rest of your day.